Welcome to Hot Garbage.
Hello and welcome to Hot Garbage, where we are the only trash talk that matters. I'm your host, Laura. These are my co-hosts, Tyler and Stephanie. And if you notice that I look different, if you're looking at our YouTube, it's because I don't have headphones on, because for my birthday, my boyfriend got me new Bluetooth headphones.
Yay.
Yay! And they come in this really pretty pink, rose gold pink.
Hell yeah.
Oh my gosh. Who showed Stephanie how to do that?
Tyler.
Yeah, my bad.
It was the wrong move.
Oh well, it's fun.
Should have been a golf clap, honestly, but
oh my god. So anyway, so the reason that we didn't have an episode last week is because it was my birthday and I drank and I have Crohn's disease and that was the worst idea I've ever had in my life.
So you're out for like 3 to 5 business days?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, it's been a full week. I've been out of commission, to be honest with you.
We thought she was safe because vodka, but it wasn't.
I wasn't safe.
No.
My Keenan's like coworker has like a stomach problem too, and she was saying that it was like all the syrup and stuff that were in like the drinks, and like if I had just done like vodka and like tonic water and like lime, I probably would have been fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That does make sense, yeah.
But I'm not going to try that for a very long time because it sucked.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Take a little break.
Yep. All right, so there's been a couple of things to happen. A lot of it's been like basically like Bachelor Nation. Sean Lowe got attacked by his dog, and that was horrific. And when I say like, if you guys, okay, so Sean Lowe was a Bachelor seasons ago, and his dog basically like just like turned. He had the dog for like 3 months, he said, and the dog just like turned on him.
And only him too, right?
Yeah, it was only him. It was honestly probably like an alpha thing. Like he was probably like overstimulated and then had like an alpha, like I have to fix it, not you. And the dog truly tried to kill him. Let's be so for real right now.
If you see like the video of him, he is like all like bitten up and stuff. So
he has like, I mean, like his one arm is like completely covered in stitches.
This was the one you sent us the TikTok about, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Like his whole like forearm skin was like flapped off, it looked like almost.
And this is the second dog that they've had to rehome due to the dog being aggressive.
Really? I didn't know that.
The dog that Sean had when him and Catherine first got together, whenever the kids started coming, the dog started being a little aggressive to the kids, and I think it bit Samuel or something. And and so they like rehomed the dog, and then now this dog attacked Sean, and he didn't attack Sean once, he attacked Sean twice, and luckily people were at the house each time, but yeah, they definitely had to
because he like, that's the thing, like when the first one happened, Sean had his friends there, and like it seemed like the dog didn't go after his friends at all. Like it seemed like the friends were the ones who corralled the dog. And then the second time, the dog like got through the doors or something and made a beeline like right for him. And he like literally was like fighting the dog off again. And luckily there were like their neighbors came out and like got the kids like inside. And
I think his dad was there too, and the dad helped get the dog off of him.
Yeah, and they called like they ended up having to call the police and get animal control involved and stuff like that, because he couldn't. They were trying to figure out what to do with the dog, and like it wasn't even like 12 hours later, this dog is like trying to kill him a second time. That dog tried to kill him.
He was barbecuing with his friends or something the first time, and the smoke alarm went off, right?
Oh yeah.
For some reason, he was on like right by his fucking door.
Keenan said that
it didn't make sense. I'm sorry.
Keenan said that it must have been like covered, like he was like on a covered like something,
Yeah.
and like the smoke went into the house because that was the way that the wind was blowing.
I
Okay.
do kind of feel bad for the dog just because, like,
I know.
I know the dog tried to kill Sean, but I know the dog
It's
doesn't
not.
know.
Yeah. It was just following its instincts. Like it's
Mhm.
not. It's not like it is a bad dog. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like it's probably a good dog. It's probably a very loving dog. It's just it wasn't the right environment.
Yep.
Exactly. And my best friend Gracie had a roommate whose dog would do that to Gracie. And it was just so random because, like, some days, like, the dog was fine around Gracie, and then other days, the dog's eyes literally would go black, and he just look at Gracie and just, like, want to attack her. It was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, he even said in that video, like, there has to have been like some kind of like trauma that like not even the adoption agency knew about or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
it could have been like this dog survived a fire or something like that. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
the smoke and the smoke
I
alarm and all
think
that just set him off.
Triggers him. Mhm.
Yeah, and honestly, I think that more of the blame probably is with like the rescue because I'm sure that there were signs that the dog had given that it was going to be like this.
Yeah.
And you put
Mhm.
it in that situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, poor dog.
Like I'm sure that there were signs, you know, and
Mhm.
like the rescue's supposed to know dogs better than like Sean. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And
And
then,
so
like,
it's like
Sean
Sean might not have picked it up, but the rescue should
Yeah.
have.
And Sean said the rescue said, like, whenever he called to tell them about the dog, he said that the rescue was like, "Oh, there really weren't signs for this." Like, so I don't know, like, if he was just, like, not there long enough, if he was only there for, like, maybe, like, a day
Yeah.
or 2, and then Sean got him, but,
Which is irresponsible in and of itself. If you've only
yeah.
had a dog for like 2 days and then you're trying to like adopt it out, like you don't even know the dog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so now the dog is back with the rescue, and hopefully, the dog is getting trained before it goes to, another family.
Yeah. It's not like we haven't heard of rescues doing like shady shit in the past. So, I mean,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
could have been anything.
Mhm, and this is Dallas,
Yeah.
Texas, so I don't
Yeah.
trust anyone up there. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, guys.
I'm
They're from
not.
Texas.
Exactly. We're from me and Tyler are from Texas. You can barely trust us.
Yeah. I'm from New Jersey. I'm fine. I always
Yes.
think of that when Cory Booker did his like 25-hour speech or whatever, people were all over TikTok doing like the Phil Murphy when he was like, "We're from Jersey, baby, and you're not."
Yeah, I wish I was from Jersey for a little bit.
It's so funny to me. Other horrible news. Katie Thurston, Bachelorette a couple years ago. She has breast cancer. The reason I'm laughing is like because I actually have a story. I don't mean to be laughing at her. I need to tell this story so that way everybody understands why I'm laughing.
Yeah.
So I have a friend, and I'm not going to blow her up, but she knows who she is. And when Katie first announced that she had breast cancer, I like sent her the thing or whatever. And I was like, "Oh my God, like whatever." And she goes, "Oh, it's so early. Why is she saying it? Like she should figure out what's going on before she says anything. This feels like attention, whatever." And I went, "That was really mean."
Yeah.
I said to her,
it's cancer.
yeah, I said to her,
That's really mean is something.
It gets
guys.
worse. So I said to her, I was like, that was really like mean. I was like, that's like me having Crohn's disease and like you like telling me about like your issues and me being like, well, I have it worse. Like, shut up. You know what I mean? So I was like, that wasn't okay. And so she was like, okay, I understand where I was mean. I was like, good. So then it comes out that it metastasized to her liver and she's on stage 4. And she texts me and goes, "I feel like a dick." I was like, you should. You really should. And so that's why I started laughing because I thought of that. Because it's like, you were such a dick.
It kind of reminds me of all that, what's her name? Kate Middleton, whenever she was disappeared.
Oh
and,
my
like,
gosh, yes.
everyone was like, just like doing all these conspiracy theories. And it's like,
Me and
no, she
Laura.
has cancer. And then everybody's just like, oh.
Wow, we're real horrible, aren't we?
Sorry. And that lasted for about 2 weeks before the world was just like, where'd she go?
I swear there was one episode where me and Laura just kept talking about it.
Oh, no, I remember.
And then it came out that she had cancer, and we were like, oh, we're mean. Oh, we're
I feel
horrible.
like we never talked about it again. Like, just pretend it didn't happen.
No, we like literally acted like it never happened. We were like, we weren't part of that. I don't know what you're talking about.
I
And
think
they would
there's-
show us like the podcast, and it's like, I don't know who that is.
That wasn't us.
I think there's a
That's
quick
plausible
apology the next
deniability.
week.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't even remember. Oops, guys, our bad.
Oops.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah. So that's why I started laughing, because I thought about her doing that, and I'm not gonna say which one it is. But at least I like said like you're a dick, and then like when it came out, she was like, I'm a dick.
It happens to the best of us. And honestly, Katie Thurston, I love her. Like, I don't love her. I respect her. I respect her.
Yeah.
But she's come out like saying some like kind of weird stuff before, and so like maybe I could see like maybe your friend was like thinking it was something else.
It's Katie.
And yeah. What? Oh, your friend Katie said, or
No, Katie Thurston. I don't have no.
oh, I was like, wait, what? I was like, Katie. Yeah.
It wasn't her.
Yeah, like Katie has said some weird stuff before, and so like I could kind of see like maybe they thought that she was over exaggerating. But when she said she had cancer, I was like, who would say they have cancer and it just be like it's not cancer, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and like also like I do like that she is talking about it, and like I know that like I think it came out like yesterday that she's actually not getting chemotherapy. They're like coming up with a new plan. Like she was supposed to have chemotherapy, and then it turns out that she doesn't have the HER2 positive whatever that thing is, the mutation or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So she doesn't need chemotherapy possibly. And she was like literally about to pre-medicate and like take the stuff. Like she was like ready to go for the very next day.
Mm-hmm.
Her Aunt Lindsay, everybody knows Aunt Lindsay.
Mm-hmm.
She flew in to be with her. Like they were like, I mean, like she was supposed to have
they were
it.
ready.
And then
Yeah.
I guess they did it. So she had this needs to be said. She had her first like treatment and like diagnosis and stuff in LA. And then she moved to New York. And when she moved to New York, they did a PET scan, and that's when they found that it metastasized to her liver. They must have done other tests, and that's when she found out that she was HER2 negative.
Mm-hmm.
Because LA had told her that she was HER2 positive. So I guess New York was like, well, fuck LA, like at this point. And did some tests.
Yeah, and that's why she totally like got up and moved over to New York, right? Because
they were going to do the PET scan and stuff like that. And luckily they did, because they found it on her liver. But yeah, no, she was supposed to do chemotherapy and everything like that. And literally like the day before, they pretty much changed it on her. So I do like that she is like showing that kind of side of the medical stuff too, because like as somebody who got dicked around by the medical field for a long time with my Crohn's disease, like I get it, you know what I mean? And like nothing is ever clear, and then it's like, what the fuck, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I do like that she is showing that kind of side, because I think it's kind of important.
I do like that. I've never unfollowed Katie since she was the Bachelor. I've still followed her. There have been some times where I'm like, I think I want to unfollow her, but
I've never followed her.
She got engaged.
It takes a while for me to follow people.
Yeah. She got engaged, and they went on a trip to Maui, and they got the call in Maui that she had cancer. And is Tyler talking? Oh, I thought he was talking.
No, he has coffee.
Okay. And then like from there they started doing all the tests and stuff. They like said they're going to move to New York, and I just really like how transparent Katie is on her social media about everything. She's very depressed, I can tell. Just based on everything she's saying, it sounds like she is just very prepared to die, and I think she's a little hopeless right now, and I feel bad for her about that.
So we had some technical difficulties, meaning Tyler got up to get coffee and everything stopped working. So
God forbid I find anything good in my life, then everything else just goes to shit, right?
Yeah. That's literally what happened. He literally had to restart his computer. So Tyler is not allowed to have any more coffee. And we're gonna guess. And we wonder what the edit's gonna look like, and we hope the best for you.
Yeah.
So Stephanie had said that Katie was feeling like real hopeless. And I totally agree. I think until she got this news that she might not even need chemotherapy, I think that like she felt really helpless. Like when she found out that it like metastasized to her liver and stuff like that, I think she was like, I'm dead. And
she's been saying that basically.
Yeah. And then I think the fact that like now like she needs a new treatment plan, I think that might actually put a little pep in her step.
Mm-hmm. We're in 2025, guys. Like I've heard people who have stage 4 cancer that it totally turn around, and she's 34 years old. Like she's still pretty young. Like I really think it's going to be a really hard struggle, but I really think she's going to come out of this on a positive end and hopefully get all the way healthy that she needs to get.
I hope that for her.
Yeah. You know, like when I went through like my fire and stuff, there was a girl that worked across from the store that I worked at. She worked across, and she her house had burned down like literally a year to the day, pretty much. Creepy. But she gave me a hug, and she said, listen, like this stuff happens to the people who can handle it. And like that literally like got me through so much of the fire, and it honestly got me through a lot of like my Crohn's disease diagnosis too, because like you don't realize what you can handle until like you're put in it, and then it's like a lot of people would have fumbled. You know what I mean? Don't cry,
Yeah.
Stephanie.
I know.
Stephanie's
really
a sentimental
sweet.
person.
I know. That was so sweet.
Just take a deep breath over there.
I know.
No, but like you don't know what you can handle until you are put in it. And I think that she's in the moment where it's like she needs to hear like it happens to people who can handle it. Yeah. Because like you can do it, and you don't know that you can do it yet, but you can do it. And so if anybody hears that, clip it, send it to her.
Yes. We believe in you, Katie. We're sending you love.
Yep.
Positive vibes, spirits.
Yeah. I'm very hopeful for you, Katie, because good things happen to good people.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think that you can handle it, and I think that you got really positive news, and it sucks right now, but on the other end, everything's going to be better.
Oh, and one other thing.
Motivational speech.
Yes, I know. And one other thing, ladies. Okay, so Katie felt a lump in her breast last spring, and she ignored it and didn't go to the doctor for a while. And then when she finally went to the doctor, that's when she got the news. So Katie's really young. She's about 34 or 35 years old. Check yourselves. And if you feel anything that doesn't feel right, you need to go to the doctor.
Yeah. My best friend, she felt like a lump. She went to her doctor. They sent her for the ultrasound and mammogram and stuff like that, and it ended up just being a cyst. But go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like seriously, like it might end up just being a cyst, but like go.
Yeah,
my grandmother died of breast cancer.
My great-grandmother died of breast cancer. It runs in my family. Nick's mom had breast cancer twice, and now she's 10 years in remission. So
That's
it can happen.
Yeah. Get yourself checked. That goes for all cancers. If something's wrong, go get it checked out. because colon cancer is on the rise with young people.
Yes.
With Crohn's disease, I'm prone to colon cancer. And like, you know what I mean? And I have a grandmother who died. My mom's grandmother died of, well, my mom's mom. So my grandmother on my mom's side died of colon cancer. And then a uncle on my dad's side died of colon cancer. So get yourself checked. Don't think that you're making nothing, because it could be something.
And I know
I ended up having Crohn's disease.
Exactly. And I know for our American listeners, it's easier said than done with our insurance here, but while you can try to go see a doctor.
Yeah. That's the other big thing. Like, a lot of people can't afford to go do it. There are clinics and stuff like that, but like, as somebody who's been to a clinic, they're not very helpful.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I'll go into it. If you've heard my rants before, I am very big on universal health care. I believe that like people like get scared of socialism and things like that, and I understand why, and I'm not a total socialist, but I do believe that we need to be a more socialist society, and we need to start making our tax paying money like work for us. Meaning we need a universal healthcare system. That's something that our taxes would benefit us from. It would also make the cost of healthcare go down. It would actually save you money as a regular person, because right now we have a rule in place where whoever like holds the health insurance, which is private companies, they get to negotiate drug prices. So they get in trouble for generic drug price fixing all the time, like literally all the time. You can look up generic drug price fixing. Somebody literally got in trouble for it in October. I forget who. But you can find it anywhere. It's very easy, simple Google search. I've been following this stuff for like 10 years. Like, it's been going on this is a problem with our society. But if our government held health insurance with a universal healthcare plan, they would actually negotiate drug prices. With that, we would actually pay normal prices for our drugs, meaning we would pay $5 for insulin instead of $128 with a 500% markup, because it's being regulated. So you as a normal person would save money just based on that.
I get so mad hearing like, God, I can't believe where we're at, God.
Yeah.
Our listeners in Poland, you're so lucky.
Yeah. And we already are a socialist country. It's just to the benefit of corporations rather than
exactly
the actual people. But nobody's ready for that conversation. So, you know.
Yeah, like the tax cuts that Donald Trump just did. If you make less than $400,000, your taxes are going up.
So most of us in the United States, guys, this is everyone.
Yeah.
Even if you voted for him.
Fucking
like, it's just like, that's just what it is. Like, he himself put that out on his own website. Like, that's just a fact. He has said it. That's just the way that it is. Like, it's not like, this is reality. Okay. Like, that's what he said. That's what it is. But they did that, and they're going to cut Medicaid and Medicare and SNAP and all of these benefits that help the American people, to give the rich people these tax breaks, because if you make over $400K, you're getting a special tax break. They're literally, what we're watching right now is stealing from the poor and giving to the rich. Like, we're literally watching that right now.
It's disgusting.
That's just reality. If you can't tell, I know a lot about politics. I've always known a lot about politics. I think it's very important that we know about politics. If you all have questions, go ahead and comment it to us, and I'll answer any of them, because I'm very knowledgeable on this. If you haven't figured it out, I'm somebody that hates everybody, and so I read through everything, and I understand where our society actually is, and everybody is the problem.
Yep. American dream, baby.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that we storm a Capitol and commit domestic terrorism, however.
I mean, it's on the table.
They all got pardoned.
Considering that none of those people got in trouble, it is on the table. Like, that's what, like, the thing is like, you guys have to understand, like, these people not getting in trouble for committing literal domestic terrorism just gives people ammo to want to also commit domestic terrorism. Like, there needs to be consequences for your actions. So while you might be okay with people doing that because it's a protest and whatever, there still needs to be consequences for those actions to make sure that we're not all just a riotless society of anarchy.
Yep. It's okay though. They all went right back in for, you know, being predators and shit anyways. So
yeah, that's
it
true.
doesn't matter.
All right, so let's get off our political rant.
Yes. It was fun though.
That was fun. It was very fun.
Yes.
So let's get back onto Bachelor Nation. Stephanie has something to tell us about Kaitlyn Bristowe. I hate her. I always have.
I used to really like her, and then like just through the years,
you heard all my stories.
I heard all the stories, and then since Laura told me the stories, she's just been on a downward spiral. Like everything I hear, she's a fucking asshole. Okay, so a little backstory. You know, Kaitlyn Bristowe, former Bachelorette. She got engaged to one of the hottest contestants I've ever seen on the show, Sean Booth. I think he's
really. You think
I love him? I love Sean Booth. I try not to think about his personality.
I'm sorry. We need to go back. We need to go back.
He looks like Ryan Gosling.
We need to go back. No, he's not. I'm just thinking of previous winners, right? Like just thinking of previous winners. Number one, Jordan is way.
Okay, wait, no, yeah, Jordan. Yeah, Jordan's actually my favorite. And then, okay, wait, I used to have a crush on Ben Higgins too.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, never mind.
You see what I'm saying now?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
You're right.
So take back that statement.
I take it back. Okay, but anyways, so she was
Sean Booth. Everybody that heard that went, Sean. Okay.
I like Sean. I don't know why. Like maybe it was like I was blinded by their story. I don't know. She used to be. She
always sucked.
No, yeah. What the like Bachelorette showed, she seemed like a little bit more fun. I used to listen to her podcast, and I thought she was kind of funny, but there always was something that kind of annoyed me about her. And then, her and Sean broke up. She got with Jason Tartick from Becca Kufrin's season. And they got engaged. They lived together in Nashville. They have 2 dogs together, and then they broke up as well. And this bitch goes on a podcast. Okay, so they broke up like maybe last year or the year before. Yeah, like a year ago. Yeah, it's been like in the 2-year range. And she goes on she goes on her own podcast. Someone's like asking her questions to answer, and she basically says that.
I hate her. Like, if that statement right there doesn't like, she's on her podcast having people ask her questions. Mm-hmm. If that doesn't sum it up, I don't know what does. If you haven't heard, I know people that know Kaitlyn Bristowe personally and professionally, and she's horrible. Okay, and that statement right there proves it.
Just wait till you hear this, Laura. So
I tune her out. Like I can't stand her.
This girl fucking says that she thinks that her she is totally over Sean. Like her and Sean, whatever. It's Jason that she has the problem with, because when they were together, Jason, she would have to ask him to pay the rent, and she was like, we both made like an equal amount of money, and Jason was always talking about like what he like how he could grow like his business and stuff, and she didn't want that. So basically saying that she doesn't want Jason to have anything that she has. So when he said
exactly what Jason said when they broke up. Mm-hmm. Like Jason literally said when they broke up, she doesn't want me to have any success. That's literally what he said.
Yes, and she's like but she thinks that she's right when she's saying it. She's like, I really didn't want him to have a podcast. That was my thing. And I didn't want him to like be an influencer. That's my thing. And I'm like, girl,
Like, he wasn't on Becca
He get
Kufrin's season and didn't get 3rd place
Yes!
on his own. Like,
Exactly. And then, like, y'all's demo like,
and
y'all's
trading
subjects
spaces, that's his thing, right? Or is it's trading spaces, right?
It's like something like that, and it's about fucking finances. It's not about or like, yeah, he does talk a little bit personal
Yeah.
stuff, but it's usually about your finances and like how you got. He interviews people on how you got to wherever
Yeah.
like you are in your business, not
He
about
interviewed a lot of Bachelor people too,
yeah.
and said
Mhm,
like how much they made on Paradise and how much they
mhm.
make per episode, and like made people be very transparent about the pay. He was like the
Yes.
first person to really be very transparent about pay.
Yes, and it's totally different than Kaitlyn's podcast where she's interviewing reality stars and, like, influencers and stuff about, like, their personal life. Like, yeah, Jason does ask or talk about a little bit of personal life, but really it's, like, the finances of it all, and she's
He's
just,
a
like
finance bro, by the way,
yeah,
Tyler.
he's a finance bro, mhm. I think he works on Wall Street or something.
Yeah, like he
Um
was a finance bro before he was on Becca's. Like, he's been a finance bro.
Mhm.
Yes, as soon as Stephanie said like he talks about finances, my eyes rolled so hard.
I
I was
saw
just
you.
like,
Yeah.
Yes,
I actually
but
like Jason though. I like
I
Jason.
do. I don't mind Jason. Sometimes his content can be a little cringy. I had to unfollow him, but he
It's not like I follow the guy.
yeah, no, yeah. But I don't mind him, but he like she can't like complain about him not paying bills and then complain about him wanting to have success.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's not like he wanted to be more successful than her. Like he never like she never said that about him at all. He just wanted his own success and she could not for the life of her have that. And
And so
she was
now
like,
she has a problem with Jason because it
Mhm.
was her problem.
yeah. And
Got
then
it.
and Jason
That
didn't
sounds
do
just
anything.
like her.
Yeah.
Like,
And then she's
like-
like, yeah. Yeah. And then she's like, I think Jason loved me, but
Like,
what
think
did
about
she
it for a second. Given the stories that you guys know, like you guys
Mhm.
know the stories, like not everybody knows. Does that not sound exactly like the stories I've told you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Exactly. And I'm
Like, this is
I'm-
exactly who she is. Like, I'm really happy that she's showing her true colors.
Yeah, and so I watched the whole TikTok, and it's basically just her repeating the same thing over and over again. But like, she really thinks that she's right. Like when you hear her talk, it sounds like she thinks she's right. And I'm like, there's no way that I'm in my mind thinking like you're being like an asshole, and then I go open the comments, and every single person's like, you're a fucking asshole. Like you are so
Yeah.
selfish. Like you're so self-centered. You like you really thought you ate this up, didn't you? Like people really were like you sound so stupid. Like why can't you let your partner have success as well? Why does it only have to be you? And that's why
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's why Zach will not go public with her. I'm pretty sure like that's why like she's in the predicament she's in because she really wanted kids. She really wanted to get married, and
But she's
she
an
even said that
asshole. That's
yeah,
the
she said
problem. Like,
she
you're an
said she
asshole. You've
didn't-
always been an asshole and you've never changed. So, like, nobody's going to want to,
Yes.
like, give you that because, like, you don't deserve it.
She even said she didn't want Sean to open a gym. She said, for the same reasons
Yeah.
I didn't want Sean to open a gym, I didn't want Jason to have a podcast. Why can't anyone have anything? Like, you don't even have a gym, and Sean can't have a gym. No wonder he broke up with you. You selfish bitch.
The having a podcast is my thing.
Mm.
That just killed me because
It's
having
like,
a
so,
podcast
like,
in 2025 is like having a
it's
blog
like-
in 2005.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody fucking
Yeah.
has one.
It's,
Yes.
yeah. It's giving, like, you know, when like you were like kids and you would be like, wow, she's copying me because my favorite color is orange and now her favorite color is orange. It's like giving like Katie Heron and like Regina George memes.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
exactly what it is. Yeah, so that's all I had to say. I saw some other clips of that, and she's just exhausting, and I can't watch it, and I won't listen to her podcast. And I don't want to be a follower for her anymore. And I think everyone else should start seeing her true colors because I wouldn't support that if I were you.
I've been saying it.
I know she has been saying it. Let's keep it going, guys.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I have been honest to God, like, given like what happened and everything, I have honest to God been Kaitlyn Bristowe's biggest hater for a very long time. Like I'm like literally like part of her like hate club. Like it's actually like really funny when I think about it.
I'm on there too.
Okay. Yeah. I'm literally the president. I've been the president for a time. It was just me, founder, president, VP, all of it. All right. So Tyler, you told us before we got on that Rachel Leviss has a new job.
Yep, she has a new job. This is according to, I guess it's a podcast, Up and Adam. It was a TikTok.
I love Up and Adam. Up and Adam's a reliable source. So what did he say?
So apparently, she is now a sound bath instructor, which I feel like checks out for her.
It does.
Because that's basically like, I'm a con artist.
Yeah. Rachel, I'm really happy that you got away from the entertainment industry because you're gonna be better for it.
Yeah. I think that's basically what they said. Like I said, this is like a week or so now that I came across it, and I've kind of forgotten it. But I think they were basically saying
so
it's good that she got out of Hollywood and stuff like that. But
yeah,
okay, like this was a choice.
Like, you went to the wrong thing, but so Up and Adam, he used to work at Sir. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I'm pretty positive he knows Sheena. He's like said it before. I'm pretty positive that's his story. I trust him. He like what he's saying is pretty true most of the time.
Love the background.
I'm sorry, Stephanie. I just saw that you changed your background.
As soon as you said it, I was like, Jesus Christ, this is me right now.
It's my favorite Ben Affleck reaction right there.
I know. I wish you could
Ben Affleck meme, smoking a cigarette with Dunkin' Donuts is exactly how we all feel about Rachel.
Mm-hmm.
So Tyler, you also are in the middle of watching Beverly Hills. What did you have to tell us about it?
Yes.
Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
If you want, I can just like read through my notes. I think I'm close to the end of season 2. I think I was.
Okay, so you watched
probably around like 16.
You Stole My House, but you're an alcoholic.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
How was that?
It was good.
It was great. It's amazing, isn't it? Because it's they're in the limo, and you're an alcoholic.
I want to say a quote for season 2, but I'm gonna wait and see if you say it if you're there yet.
Okay.
I think it's at the end though.
I think my first note was from like the end of season 1, but it's whenever Adrian was going to the Sacramento Kings game and stuff. I put, as someone who's been angry at their favorite team's ownership the last few years, I gotta respect Adrian wanting to go to this Kings game.
I got booed the whole time.
But kudos to her, because her husband was like, "No, you shouldn't go," and she's like, "No, I'm gonna fucking go." So,
oh my gosh! And her and Dr. Nassif, they fucking hated each other when they were married. Like they shouldn't have been married.
Yeah, no, you can tell. I put Lisa was fucking Cedric, and I can't be convinced otherwise. I don't know if there's anything to that, but I guarantee it.
I'm going to leave that. We're not going to comment. We're going to leave that.
No, yeah.
Okay. I feel bad for Dana, but she also needs to chill out.
What she said? $10,000, don't you know?
Yeah.
Not that one.
Like, you were just trying way too hard, girl. Like, just settle down.
Amazing. She doesn't last very long.
No.
Like fuck, I forget what was going on in the scene. I think they were talking about like Brandy or something like that, and like all the other housewives were talking, and then like she just butts in with something, but she like was using like a lot of we statements, and I'm like, who are you?
Dana is the biggest. Dana's the biggest, like, a freaking social climber ever. Like, and then there's one season she's getting a divorce, and it's just like she stops being the way she is and like flaunting all her money and stuff. It's just like I'm so embarrassed for her every time she's on screen.
She's great because she's so embarrassing in and of herself, and she like really thinks that she's not. Like she's like she is. It's either she's so committed to the bit, or she's like, I'm amazing.
And she's such a mean girl, like, or she just like wants to be a mean girl with everyone, and she just like follows them around. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh look, it's Sheena at Pandora's engagement party.
Of course.
Yeah.
I hate Muhammad. Dude fucking sucks.
Okay.
Like Lisa was giving her speech at that engagement party, and he was just like echoing every fucking sentence she said, like while she's still talking. And I'm just like, dude, get the fuck out.
Muhammad's a weird one.
Yeah. Kyle calling up Brandy and casually dropping, tonight is my seance. Like that's just a wild line.
Brandy's like, Brandy's like, I'm not fucking going to that.
Kyle's big time projecting right now with the Kim not being happy with Ken stuff.
Considering that what happens years later, yeah.
Yep.
During Paul and Adrian's like anniversary or whatever, Paul was doing the whole like I'll order for you thing, like just tell me what you want.
Yeah.
I put Paul doing the ordering for Adrian thing makes me wish he'd bash the wine glass into his face.
Oh my god, I like vividly remember that scene because I was like, I would literally divorce a man right then and there.
And it looked like she wanted to.
You like at that point you just know they're done. Like they fucking hate each
They're-
other. They hate each other
Adrian,
so much.
how are you still sitting there?
Yeah, they're over it. And then last note I got
And he's not hiding it.
Where'd it go? Yeah, there's last note I got is I don't know what to think about Taylor.
Oh
like
god.
Right now I'm at the part where like they all had the intervention thing about
No.
her husband and stuff. So
Oh
that was the last thing I saw, I believe. Maybe it was the episode after that, but yeah, don't know what to think
Oh
about
god.
it.
It's so hard. It's so difficult.
Tyler, you are going to be shocked.
I mean,
You're gonna be
Laura kind of told me something that happened whenever we recorded last time.
Okay, well, what do you know?
I know her husband kills himself.
Okay. Okay.
Because I was asking if I need to, like, if I really need to watch the reunions.
Yes.
Well, I didn't watch season 1's reunions.
I don't think season 1 too much, but
it was fine. But I was like, you have to watch the one reunion when Taylor's husband kills himself because it's like 2 weeks. It's literally like 2 weeks after he killed himself. Like, I mean, it's like.
Yeah, the way you phrased it was like the way you phrased it. I thought like he just like said some stupid shit. Then I was like, seriously, and you were like, no. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, you haven't even gotten to the worst of it yet. I haven't told you all of it. You're not even at the worst of it.
Yeah, I appreciate you not telling me because like it's been a fun
like
ride.
You're at the intervention, so like you're like creeping up, and then like stuff happens. I'm pretty sure it's the finale, right, Stephanie?
Yes, the finale that it happens.
Yeah,
and
it's like
then an end scene.
Oh,
and then it's a roller coaster straight to the fucking ground, and then they blew up.
So they already went to Camille's house in Colorado, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was very early on in season 2.
Okay.
Like that was the first episode, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Taylor was like, wasn't she sitting in a suitcase crying?
Yeah. Or like I think
they
tried to put her in a suitcase.
She was.
They tried to calm her down in that suitcase. They were like, we're going to zip you up in here and it's going to be okay.
I was like, this girl's fucked up. You guys need to stop recording her. Like, please. Like, this is bad.
No, we were, to be honest, season 2, we're literally watching a mental breakdown of Taylor.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
and then stuff happens with her husband. Like, season 2 is a good season, honestly. Like,
good in a fucked up, like, teen mom type of way.
Yeah. I probably watched that. I watched that season so fast. You're gonna get some seasons that are really fucking boring. You just make it through. You just gotta make it through. Just put it on the background while you're.
Because it gets good again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then Amsterdam comes.
Amsterdam is so good. I can't wait till you get to Amsterdam. Oh my god.
just know eventually Amsterdam comes.
Has the part where
Prague.
Actually, no. Oh no, I'm thinking to myself. Sorry. I think that happens. Yeah, in Prague. in season 3 then. I'm not going to say the quote then.
Okay.
I want to say the quote. Has Kim said, I want to have a baby?
No, not yet.
Yes.
Because she has to meet that guy.
Oh, okay, yeah. You're right. The her drug dealer guy, right?
Yeah, they never explicitly say it's his drug dealer. But I'm gonna be honest, when you
look at Reddit, when you go to the RHOBH Real Housewives of Beverly Hills subreddit, and they talk about him, and they'll tell you all about him.
Just put his name in the search bar, and you'll see it.
Sounds good.
I mean, she never exactly says it, but it's like you guys are doing drugs together every night.
Yeah. Just the way she acts that whole season. Oh my gosh, phenomenal. I'm so excited for you. I'm just so excited you get to watch this for the first time. Like, how lucky are you? Gosh.
You get to watch Amsterdam for the first time, and we can't wait for you. We're not talking about husbands.
You beast! Beast! How dare you!
The way they react to like curse words and shit bugs the fuck out.
That's the best part.
She said the bitch word. It's like, just fucking say bitch.
That's why when Dorit goes, and this season when Dorit is unhinged, and she goes, did you just call me a cunt? I called you a fucking cunt.
But in her stupid accent too. I called you a fucking. I can't even do her accent, but
her accent is real because I've never heard an accent like that before in my life.
I know.
And she does it the same way every time. There's no possible way that it's faked.
And then you're gonna get Lisa Rinna. You're gonna get Lisa Rinna, and she doesn't give a fuck about what she says, and it gets you like, oh my god, I love
Harry Hamlin.
Mm-hmm. I love Lisa Rinna. Like, she's one of my favorite housewives.
Bring her back, a soap opera star.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And she's a reality TV star. Bring her back, guys. Bring her back.
I love Lisa Rinna. I will always love Lisa Rinna.
Oh my gosh. And then you're going to get to Denise Richards and her crazy ass. Denise.
I forgot. Denise like, and her... like post-married to, Charlie Sheen freak out. You get to see Denise Richards.
Denise Richards is Looney Tunes, okay? Like
you understand, like watching Denise Richards on Beverly Hills, you understand why she was married to Charlie Sheen.
Exactly.
I mean, it takes a special
you get
kind
it.
of person.
You get it. And like you're like, yeah, you are somebody that would have been married to that fucking nutcase.
And now her current husband, me and Nick make fun of her current husband all the time. We always quote him. Like, oh my gosh.
Keenan heard something from her. Like she was like doing something about like the OnlyFans thing. And he goes, she does OnlyFans? Apparently and I was like, oh yeah. And her daughter does too. And you want to know who edits their pictures? The son. He goes, shut the fuck up.
And I didn't know that part.
She makes $2 million a month on OnlyFans. Isn't that
Which is why her son edits the pictures. Because he's getting a slice of that pie. And he said, yeah, okay, fuck it.
And then he probably just hires someone else to do it so he doesn't have to.
Okay, so Tyler, I'm really excited for you watching
I know,
Hills.
Me too. One of the best franchises ever.
It really is. Okay, so let's get into the shows that happen that we watch. We watched Survivor for 2 weeks. I just want to say I had to add this because I didn't talk that much about the first week because a lot of stuff happened. But I just need to say, Chrissy asking why she took food is completely valid. Okay. You are on a deserted island with a scarce amount of food, and this person is eating things for themselves. You are allowed to be upset. That person is stealing food.
I have no idea where Chrissy came from.
No, she came out of nowhere.
I genuinely wrote, where the hell has Chrissy been this whole time? I've never seen this woman before in my life.
Right? And like, where the fuck did you come from? Like, how long have you been in this show? Have you been here this whole season? Time.
But you want to know when you got to find her? When she needed to mom up and be like, why are you taking our food? So let's get to the challenge because we have to talk about the challenge. Where Eva starts freaking out and struggling with the maze. And
I was
her
cheering
team,
for her so hard.
Oh my God, her team were the most unsupportive people in the world. I was like, why is no one just saying, just breathe? Like, why is nobody actually like, they're just like standing there watching her freak out. And I was like, why are you guys not trying any? Like, why are you guys not like? So, Joe, the greatest father that ever lived. I was laughing so hard. To a daughter he doesn't. I was laughing so fucking hard. Me and Keenan were dying because this man's intensity and passion is at a 200%. Okay. The way that he was like, you got it. You got it. And he's like cheering her on from the sidelines. And she finishes it because of Joe's coaching. And he's like, he just went with tears in his eyes. Just points. And he's like, that's my girl.
His team is losing and he's like over there cheering her on. Like I loved it, but it's so funny from a competition standpoint.
Oh, it's so funny. It's like it was a great moment. Like, don't get me wrong. Like Jeff cried to get an Emmy. Yeah. But
I mean, it's just great because like nobody else except for like those. Well, I guess maybe Jeff, but those two specifically, like they're the only ones who know what's going on. And so like he starts cheering on the other team.
Joe was like, he was like shaking his head, like real intense. And I was like, what I would give to hear that man's inner monologue right now. Like he's for sure giving the Braveheart speech in his head. Like it is St. Crispin's Day. Okay.
God,
so I said my favorite love story is the love story of Eva being adopted by Joe. That man is going to get a tattoo underneath of his other kids' names of Eva.
He's gonna claim her on his taxes.
I do want to say that Eva telling everybody that she's autistic probably helps her in the game because it changes everybody's perception of her. Like now knowing like this little bit of information, it probably puts her in a better position in the game.
I mean, I thought that until this week's episode, but we'll get into that later.
I still think. Me
too.
So the vote was actually hilarious because they never once talked about Bianca going home, and then Bianca tells Cedric that she doesn't have a vote. So Cedric tells Chrissy that we should vote for Bianca, and Bianca went home. It was genuinely hilarious.
It was.
Her reaction was also what made it so funny because she just.
Bianca would have totally been me. Like I know, like that would be me for sure. I would just like immediately just start crying.
Like, I don't mean to laugh at your pain, but it was just genuinely really funny. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry that it came at, like, your expense. But it was, like...
It was hilarious.
I mean, she just started crying. It was like, oh, my God.
I thought it was so good. I thought it was great.
It was very good.
I was writing a mix of like going through it in my own life and just being sensitive from that whole thing with Eva. So I genuinely felt bad for her. But
I really wanted Say to go home. I'm so over her.
Oh, I need Say to go home.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this let's talk about the next week because we need to talk about Say booking it as fast as possible. So there's an advantage. And they're looking and Say is with Charity. And Charity sees it and starts running. Normal running. Say hears her running, turns around and books it like a linebacker. Okay? Where the fuck did she come from?
She just came out of a bush sprinting at full force like a gazelle. Holy shit.
I watched the clip on Twitter. Somebody literally, I don't know who it was, but they were like, I have watched this 50 times. I do not know where she came from. She did what she was supposed to do. Let's be honest. Charity was just like, like jogging. And she was like, oh, fuck no.
I did feel kind of bad for Charity at that moment, especially because fucking Say got it. She didn't.
So it was the merge.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we had this challenge. And I just need to say that David and Joe bonded over the fact that they both drink a gallon of milk a day. And this is what I mean by this season has the weirdest bunch of people in the world.
Yeah.
How do you drink a gallon of milk a day?
A gallon of chocolate milk, especially. Like that's so much.
Okay, I don't like milk. Milk is disgusting to me.
Yeah,
so that's already a problem. And then it's an entire gallon.
That's so expensive too.
Like, do you just sit there?
So expensive.
Like, are you just sipping milk like you are like water?
I thought you throw up if you drink so much milk a day. Like I thought like you can't have that much milk in a day.
It's if you like chug it super quick. Like that was the whole like internet challenge back in the day and stuff. The gallon challenge or whatever.
Oh, okay.
But you have to like chug it. So
oh my god, gross. I don't like milk either. It's just that's disgusting to me.
I know it's gross. But I just wanted to point it out because this is what I mean. This is what I mean by you all are fucking weird.
Mm-hmm. Is it just like gym bro thing? Is it like I'm buff?
Maybe.
I think buff. So.
Like macros or something?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand that.
There's a comedian named Nate Bargatze, and like he has a joke. I think it's on his like newest special where he's like talking about like buying a lot of like chocolate milk and stuff like that. And his wife's like, "Why are you buying so much chocolate milk?" He's like, "Well, it's good to like drink it after you work out or something like that." And she's like, "I don't think that's true." And he's like, "Well, there's a commercial about it."
Oh, yeah, because the calcium. Oh, that would actually make sense.
Yeah,
the potassium. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I have a problem with the immunity challenge. Okay. So we all split up into 2 teams to get a reward, right? Okay. And then we compete for individual immunity. Why do we not just compete for, like, why do we have to have all of this, like, production and, like, a 45-minute challenge for one person to fucking win?
Yeah, that was, I mean,
the challenge was
we
like
have 90-minute episodes.
Yeah.
That's all it is. We have 90 fucking minute episodes.
Yeah. I did get bored. I got bored, especially with the polls. I was like, holy shit, you can like make this go a little bit faster. I know they're even speeding it up, but I was like, you need to go way faster than this. This is fucking boring.
Yeah.
And imagine being out there.
This was a very boring episode.
Yeah, it really was. Those balancing challenges do like amaze me though. Like just from thinking about like what all they've been through like the last 2 weeks, like most of them haven't even eaten and they have to just stand still. I'm like, I can't even do that on a full stomach.
Like, no, it's amazing. That's what fascinates me too. And like as it keeps going on, and it's like, wow, you've been out there for a long time without any food, and you're doing all this.
Yeah, but I don't want to watch it.
I don't want to watch the whole thing though. This 90 minutes, I hate it.
No, this episode was a struggle for sure. And then Say just sitting there acting like a little asshole, and then I cheered. The only exciting part for me in that whole challenge was when she dropped her ball, and I said, yeah, and then I got on my phone and started playing a game.
Me and Keenan were on our phones as well. I would like to say, I feel like this is like Cedric's worst experience. Like everybody else that comes on the show, they're like, oh, wow, like I had the best time. Like I had all these great memories and stuff like that. And like Cedric is going to go home with PTSD.
He
hates this place.
Yeah.
He's not having any ounce of fun. That man is crying at night. Like we're not seeing it, but there's no possible way that man is not bawling his eyes out every single day.
God, and Say has been such an asshole to him. Like, oh my God, she just does
the second she could, she voted for him. Did you see that?
Yes. God, stupid bitch.
I would also like to say the way that everybody hated Charity and pointed her out, she must have been horrible to live with.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know you. I don't know anything about you. I feel like we never saw anything from Charity except for the fact that everybody hated her and got rid of her almost immediately. Like, everybody that was on a tribe with her was like, I want to give her to charity. I want to give her to charity. And then the merge episodes comes and that's what they like, you know what I mean?
So like something about her reminds me of Genevieve, but they just didn't show her enough.
Yeah.
But maybe she has like a Genevieve personality because like she just really reminds me of Genevieve from the last season.
She honestly, when she's sitting there and like everybody's having a conversation, she looks like she'd rather be anywhere else.
Yeah.
She was the one that was saying Eva was a threat and stuff like that, right? And wanted to vote her out.
Yeah.
That was just fucking bullying at that point.
It felt like that, didn't it?
Yeah, that was I heard you're autistic and I want you gone because you're different. That's what it felt.
That's how it felt.
Yeah.
And I feel like she is like she sees that Ava saying that was to her advantage, and she's like, "Oh, I'm not going to let her have this advantage. I'm going to get her out the second I can." And that's icky to me because
it was very icky.
Yeah,
she can't. That's who she is. Like she can't help that. Like how? Like I really feel like she's targeting her because she's autistic, and that's pissing me off.
Yeah,
Ugh, it feels gross.
I agree. So let's go on to the Amazing Race. Yeah, let's go on to the Amazing Race. Honestly, I have not been liking the Amazing Race all that much this season.
Yeah,
I'm going to be honest. I didn't watch this last week because I kind of forgot. Because it's very hard to sit there on Wednesday nights and watch 3 fucking hours of this shit.
CBS,
like, I don't
do you hear
understand
this?
why we can't put one on like Tuesday and the other one on fucking Wednesday.
Yeah. Well, let me catch you up. It was 90 minutes of John being a fucking asshole. Like that's all my notes are. So
yeah, I feel like that's what all my notes are from last week too.
Yeah,
is John in the maroon?
Yeah, the real asshole dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy. Every time I see him, I think his name is Matt because he looks like Matt James, and like I think their faces look alike. I think their statures. I think their fucking stank ass attitudes remind me of Matt James. He's such a fucking asshole. I had to fast forward this. I fast forward most of this episode because he's a salty little bitch and I fucking can't stand him.
Yeah.
I saw the bike thing where he like basically was like throwing the bike on the ground and like making her pick it up, and she's like, I just need you to tell me what we have, like you need me to do.
Yeah.
And he was like just being a baby.
Up.
Yeah. Like was it they were like struggling to like push it or whatever, and it just falls. And then she's like, well, what do you want me to do? He's like, I want you to hold it.
She was holding it.
Yeah. She's just like, just communicate with me. Like, tell me what you need me to do. And then after that, he's just pushing the bike by himself and shit. And I'm just like, you're such a fucking loser, dude.
And he was stacking the fucking coconut. Yes, he does. He was stacking the coconuts so fucking stupid. I was like, no wonder she can't keep the bike up because you're stacking the coconuts on top of each other. They need to go like it's not balanced. They need to like evenly be spread out, and he's just stacking them on top of each other. No, and his wife is a lot shorter than him. Of course, she can't balance that. You idiot! You fucking asshole.
I do have one note,
and then he blames her for everything.
Yeah.
What was your note from last week?
This is how much fun I'm having in this season. I put, well, Kerrigan's gone, so now I'm only rooting for the parent-child teams.
Wait, who was that? I don't remember.
Jeff and Pops.
I love Jeff and Pops.
Jeff and Pops. Oh my God, the Lumberjacks. We were talking about this last week, Stephanie. The Lumberjacks. That's why they're so fucking jacked. They fucking are lumberjacks.
I love them so
He's
much.
the fittest fucking old guy I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, you should have seen them during that coconut thing. Like they were just like shaking them and they were like falling off. Like it was incredible to watch.
Well, me and Keenan are probably going to watch the episode still. I just didn't yet because I forgot.
Gotcha.
Because
that's fine.
I also don't want to watch Jonathan. Like I hate the guy. He hates his wife. Like. Yeah. And then like the week before, they like wasted the express pass and gave themselves like the least amount of weight and then used the express pass. Oh. And it's like, you literally want to win each leg. And if you get second place, you get like upset about it. But like, you're not thinking about how to win the entire race. I hate you.
This is Matt James, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I literally don't know his name, but this episode, he's such a little bitch. Okay, so they got a double U-turn, so they have to do both the the thingies.
Oh, that's why he was a baby.
Yeah, that's why he's a baby. So
after last week, hold on, they had a problem with being double U-turned when last week they gave everybody 25 pounds and gave themselves 15 and then did an express pass, and you're going to be butthurt that they double U-turned you? Are you kidding?
Yes.
That's a whole thing at the beginning of this episode too, because like they get to the temple thing where they're getting the challenge, and it doesn't open till 8. So everybody has to meet.
Yes.
They bullied them.
So, the Mormon couple, like they're the first ones there after them, and they're just like, yeah, you kind of fucked us last week.
I love the Mormons.
They're like, yeah, it wasn't anything personal, blah blah blah. And they're like, well, it felt fucking personal.
Yeah.
Good
and
response.
then so they do the first challenge, and the wife says she's afraid of the ocean. And I feel like he wasn't being like sympathetic with her, and it took them a really long time to finish it. And because like they had to swim into the ocean and like put this coral reef thing down. Like, I mean, swimming in the ocean, it makes you tired. And so afterwards, Matt James was like, I'm so fucking tired. I'm exhausted.
I have a headache.
Like, I have a headache. Yeah. And she's like, come on, babe, come on. And like, they can tell like everyone's done. And then they have to move the coconuts over. And that's when he's being a fucking asshole to her. And then they complete it. And she's like, okay, let's go. Like, let's, we have like one more thing to do. We're going to win. Or we're still in the game. Like, you always say that when we watch the show, like, you never know what's going to happen. You need to keep going. He's just sitting there sulking like a fucking baby. He's like, basically like says he's done. He's just sitting there. And she's like, come on, let's go. And then she's like trying to motivate him. And he keeps going like this to her. And I was getting livid. I would have
smacked him. I would have smacked him right across the face.
I would have punched him, and I don't care if I get kicked out of the show. I would have smacked
Keenan right across the face. If Keenan did that to me, I would have smacked him right across the face.
Yeah, and then he goes.
If he went like this to me, I would smack him.
Every time she was saying anything, he'd go like this, and he's like, "I need you to be quiet. I have a headache." And she's like, "I'm just trying to." I need you to be quiet. I have a headache.
Yeah.
I have a headache. I can't talk.
That reminds me of last week when he's like, "Oh, I have to pee. Oh, I have to pee. Oh, I have to pee." And it's like, go find a bathroom then. Get the fuck away from me. Like, I'll do it myself. Go find a fucking bathroom.
I know.
It's not funny.
No, it's not.
They are within sight of the finish line. The Mormon couple's right behind them. Sorry to spoil it, Laura, but they go home.
I already saw that they went home.
Okay, gotcha. But like they're in sight, and she goes, "Come on, babe, let's go." He's like, "Will you please stop saying that?"
Yes.
It's like, you know you're fucking safe, dude. Like, just fucking suck it up and run for 2 fucking seconds.
And they're on a paddle. They're on a paddle boat, or they're on a paddle board, and a surfboard thing. And they have to like match a sticker, and he's just like laying there. Yeah. He's just laying there in the ocean, not even doing anything. And the Mormon guy is like driving, like going around looking for it, like as fast as he can. And I was so mad when that Matt James found it first, because he didn't deserve it. He's acting like a little bitch.
I just love that we call them the Mormon couple now, even though like we don't know if
They've never confirmed that they're Mormon. They just have 8
Laura
kids
last week were just like
from Salt Lake City, so we've confirmed.
I swear they said that they like went on missions and stuff, and like on last week's
but they've
episode,
never confirmed that they were Mormon.
Yeah.
Just pretty much like in
Salt Lake City missions.
Yeah.
You have 8 kids.
Yeah,
it's insinuated.
Yeah, I think we know.
You guys are Mormons, okay?
Yeah, but the husband lost 100 pounds and she lost 70 pounds in like,
good for them.
How long they said, but it was pretty recent. And then they went on the show, and I'm really proud of them. I wish I could have seen them go a little bit further.
I liked them a lot.
And Matt James and his wife are last, and I hope they go home. I can't wait till they go home, because he is on a lease again, but worse.
Here's the thing. I want her to stay.
Yeah,
I like
her.
I like Anna. I hate Jonathan. Like,
yeah, I don't mind her.
Can she just join
She's
somebody
also
else's
very
team?
pretty.
She's so pretty.
She's so pretty.
I don't know if you like heard this part, Laura, but apparently like they lost a kid like last year or something like that.
Oh,
yeah.
Like they were pregnant and lost a kid, and then
they had an ectopic pregnancy.
And like
poor
at
girl.
one point
she's
she's
ectopic.
yeah,
poor girl.
And like at one point she's saying like, we did this as like a celebration of life, and I feel like he's just giving up.
And he's being a little baby about it.
Yes.
Girl, I'm so
hope
sorry.
And like how they were saying that they broke up for a while. I was like, I would have broken up with him too. You guys should have never gone back together.
Yeah.
Like that guy did not grow. Please break up again.
Yeah.
Like, girl, we like you, we hate him.
Yeah. Poor girl.
Yeah. So I think that's it this week, isn't it?
I think that's it.
Okay. I'm going to do a better outro this time because last week was horrible. No, it was fucking bad, Stephanie.
What happened?
It wasn't that bad.
It was pretty fucking bad. Like, it was like a scale of like 1 to 10. It was like a 1. It wasn't a negative, but it was definitely a 1. All right. So thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you guys so much for joining us. As always, please follow us on TikTok, Facebook, Blue Sky, and Instagram at Hot Garbage Pod. I had to count on my fingers. At Hot Garbage Pod. We also put We also put all of our stuff up on YouTube at Hot Garbage Pod as well. Give us a follow, give us a listen, give us a comment. Let us know how you feel. Let us know that you're here. Otherwise, Leanne is your proxy. All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for joining us. And as always, stay trashy.